Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening all. Today we will discuss about president election. But before we get to the discussion, let me introduce my group first. My name is Jara Ismail, and my partner is Evina Septiani, Mujadid Al-Ahmadan, and Muhammad Sadam. So without wasting our time, let's get to the list. I will go first. According to Liputan6.com article that read on 17 April 2019, it was recorded that until 2019, Indonesia has conducted 12 legislative elections and 4 presidential and vice presidential elections. The presidential and vice presidential elections, which were originally held by the People Consultative Assembly, have been agreed to be carried out directly by the people and from the people through a general election. To recall that in Indonesia, general elections are held periodically, namely once every 5 years. And the term of office, the president and vice president in Indonesia is limited to a maximum 2 periods. This rule is contained in Article 7 of the 1945 Constitution. As we know, recently there has been a discourse on extending the term of office of the president into 3 periods, and the issues is of postponing the election, which is increasingly troubling the Indonesian people, especially us as a student. Reported from Kompas.com article post on March 2, 2022, the first time these issues appeared in 2019. The president was suspicious that there were parties who want to mislead him by proposing the discourse. He said that maybe they want to slap me in the face, want to look for face, or want to plug me. That's all Jokowi said at the Jakarta State Place December 2, 2019. Now, in early 2021, the issues of extending the president's term of office has reappeared, but it was reiterated by the president that he had no interest in serving for 3 terms. He said that I had no intention. Now, was I interested in becoming president for 3 terms? Said Jokowi through the presidential secretariat YouTube video on March 15, 2021. It proved that if the discourse of postponing the election does not come from the president but from his supporter. That's all from me. Anyone else want to give their statement?
Okay, I would like to give my statement about this topic. Okay, but according to the news that I read on CNBC Indonesia on April 11, 2022, 12 past 40, there were a number of political elites who proposed a presidential term of office to be 8 years in one period. They are also who want the president's term of office to be 4 years and can be elected 3 times. The village heads and officials who were members of All Indonesian Association of Village Government, or you can call it APDESI, again echoed that the extension of the president term of office, they support Jokowi for a further 3 period. The statement that came out of the mouth of the chairman of the Central Executive Board, or DPP, Abdesi Suryawijaya, caused a polemic because, as a government official, the village head is not allowed to be involved in the particular political practice. Moreover, the village head is a part of a government that has political influence for the community. And not only village heads, the voice of postponing election and extending term of office are also echoed by the number of government elites. One of them is Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs and Investment Luhut Binsar Panjaitan. He said that if suddenly someone says that we, the people, ask for this and this, the DPR will process. The political parties proceed with all kind of process until they arrive at the MPR. Because of the situation, we delay a day, a year, a 2 year, 3 year, that's legal. It's okay, he said some time ago. Apart from Luhut, Coordinating Minister from Economic Affairs Erlangga Hartarto, Minister of Home Affairs to Karnavian, to Minister of Investment or Head of the Investment Coordinating Board, BKPM, Bahlila Haladia also comment on the discourse on the three-term extension. He said that we have to understand what is called an aspiration, that aspiration should not be rejected, especially since we believe that Golkar voice is voice of the people, so that why we have such a position, said Erlangga. As our constitution has been amended, is not taboo, right? Scripture is what we call taboo. Tito said desperately. Okay, that's from me. How about you guys?
My eye. However, the People Consultative Assembly consists of House of Representatives and the regional people representative assembly. Currently, only 3 out of 9 political parties agree with the amendment to the 1945 Constitution. The regional people representative assembly is also said to disagree. So how can there be a change in the amendment to the 1945 Constitution regarding in the presidential term for 3 terms? So far, 3 has been no activity in the House of Representatives, government institution or election institution, which is indicated preparation for postponing the election. Third, the government is currently busy with the business of restructuring the national economy in an unfavorable global situation. I think enough.
Okay, I think if the term of office of the president is extended, there will certainly be many problems, and there is also a reason why a president should not extend his term of office for 3 terms. Report from Tempo.co on Tuesday, April 5, 2022, that a public policy expert, Ahmad Nur Hidayat, relieve 3 dangerous impact if the issue of extending the term of office of President Joko Widodo or Jokowi for 3 periods continue to be rolled out. If the propaganda for the 3 periods continue, it will be dangerous for Indonesia's economy, social, and politics. Indonesia will enter a new crisis, namely a political and leadership crisis. He cited a quote from a Reuters statement. I think enough.
Okay, Sadam, you made a good point, but I'd like to add my opinion on this case. Don't you know that our country is a democracy country? We do, we do have the right to voice opinion here, but don't be apathetic by not wanting to delve deeper into what issues are going on in this country. Don't just focus on the case of postponing election, which are clearly just become a tool of provocation and division among us. How we could hold a demonstration to demote the president while his term of office is still not over? Come on, friends. Isn't what I described earlier clear enough to confirm that the constitution in this country is still valid?
May I say something?
Of course.
I think that even though the president has said that he will continue to follow the amendments and will not run for the 3 terms of government, but it cannot be denied that there are still many government officials who support the idea, and many of them are people that has a big influence. And I think that's a big problem. How about you guys?
Yes, I'm something. If you look at the Constitution and the provision of the 1945 Constitution, it is clear that the President and Vice President might only serve 2 terms. After that, they cannot be re-elected. In Article 7 of the 45 Constitution. Twice you can nominate yourself on run for election because it will violate the Constitution. That it's from the aspect of the Constitution.
Okay. But don't get me wrong, because I think this is what I really feel. I need a change, and there needs to be more attention for the government towards its people. So how about you guys?
Okay, Sadam. In this case, I'm totally agree with my own sentence that our president doesn't want to serve 3 terms on his essence. We, as a good citizen, should be more careful in sorting out which news is true and which is a fake news or hoax. Don't be easily provoked so that we can live safely and peacefully. That's for me. Anyone else want to give your statement, please?
Okay, I'm sorry, I just muted my mic. I'm totally agree with that statement. I really hope that our president do not run for president for 3 terms because it can cause a political decline in our country and also can cause panic in many people. And I think that's not good. How about you guys?
Okay. We can conclude that we can only follow the government's line for now, because we have tried to voice our opinion, and it's only up to the government to give us a response. Really hope the government can understand we.
Okay, thank you, Sadam, for your statement. So now I will add my conclusion in this case. In the conclusion, I want to say that I can draw in this matter is being a critical person is a very good. I'm not saying it is wrong, but we must be able to sort out every information we get so that we can become a good and orderly citizens on this issue. I just want to say that the next period, our two presidents haven't ended until April 2024. So let our president finish his term of office with full existence and so spaciousness. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay, I think enough for our discussion, and sorry if there are any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.